have the privilege of watching Coach Cheryl Harrelson and
Oh no, you bet. Oh Lordy. Coach Shelton Harrison, there never be no comparison. You're live on the show. Sit back and have a listen. All right, guys. LDBC. This is your boy Coach Shelton Harrison. You're live on the Coach Shelton Harrison Combat Sports Show live. Okay, guys. Listen, man. A lot of us have different feelings about Conor McGregor. A lot of us do. And, you know, I'm going to be honest with y'all. Conor McGregor is the boss of MMA. He the boss of MMA. Now, I'm going to explain this diagram, okay? Conor McGregor is the boss of MMA. And I'm going to tell y'all, Conor McGregor got real smart. See, people may not like some of his antics, which I think his antics, they're kind of funny, except for when he took that fan glove and drove off. That's kind of when I was like, all right, man, this dude really an idiot, man. But you got to admit, man, he's a good trash talker, okay? He real good, and he's very good at selling himself. And see, after this fight with Floyd Mayweather, you know, the handwriting is on the wall for the UFC. I don't think Conor McGregor going to get in there and fight for a couple of $1 million when this guy, you know, about to get a payday of $100 million. And he figured, you know, he can be his own promotional company. And, you know, he started McGregor Sports, and you saw that, man. The handwriting on the wall. I guarantee you that Conor McGregor, he probably will take this fight, okay? I mean, no, I'm sorry. He's going to take this fight with Floyd Mayweather. And then he's going to get out, and he's going to start his own promotional company. And guess what he's going to start doing? I guarantee you he may even start representing fighters. Or hell, Conor McGregor may even start his own company to where he can put fights on. A promotional company. See, and then fight under his own banner. Conor McGregor has figured out, and he saw the okie doke. He saw it real early because even when he was younger, man, when he first came on the scene and he really started becoming a threat in MMA, you could hear some of his past interviews. You know, he would always say, you know what, I'm going to be the top money earner, you know, in MMA, and I'm going to do it. And I mean, he would always say that. And I'm like, well, these guys don't get paid very much. You know, back then when he first started, if you can get $200,000, okay, that was a big payday. And that was like the main event. Okay, $200,000 was like good pay. And Dana White, oh, he would be like really, you know, selling that up. Like, yeah, man, you just won $200,000 and try to make that seem like that's a hell of a lot of money. But $200K is not a lot of money, okay? Especially when you got to pay your trainer, your promoter gets some of that. I mean, you got a manager, you got all these other people, sparring partners that you got to pay. And unfortunately, a $200,000 purse, that don't go a long way. It don't go a long way at all. So, you know, you kind of have to look at that. And Conor McGregor, he was probably sitting there looking like, you know what? I got these broken bones. I got, you know, these cauliflower ears. I got so many things wrong with my body. And Conor, he's not going to tell you. The only time I've ever heard Conor McGregor say something is he said he had to fight he broke his foot against Nate Diaz, and his foot was not 100% when he fought him the second time. I mean, believe it or not, you know, this guy works hard. And I, as a fight fan, I can respect the fact that he puts his time in. But see, he wasn't stupid. And many of these fighters, they need to follow in the footsteps. They need to do. Like, you know, I think Kat Zingano got upset. She got mad when somebody said, you know, the speaker at the retreat, the drunk guy said, hey, you need to be more like Conor McGregor. There could be so much truth to what that guy said. See, a lot of fighters complain about money. They complain about not being paid enough. They complain about, you know, not being able to make ends meet. And I'm pretty sure that when Conor McGregor first started, I'm sure he was in the same boat. But see, what made Conor McGregor different, I'm just saying what made him different, is he was willing to put himself out there. Meaning that he trusted his skill set much more, okay? So he went out there, he said and talked his mess, made everybody hate him, made people love him and hate him. But he did it. But see, here go the thing with some of these fighters that complain. Conor McGregor is a constant student of his work. This man is always in a gym. He's always in a gym working his craft because he endeavors to be the best mixed martial artist on the planet. And he said that many times. You ask him, Conor, what you see for your future? I'm going to be the best to ever, fight in this sport. See, what these fighters, a lot of them, what they don't realize is that Conor McGregor put himself in the situation. Y'all can say, well, Dana White did this. Look, man, Conor McGregor talked this way into it. Now, do I think Dana White will push him now? Of course he will. Of course he'll push Conor McGregor. And it's even been certain situations where Dana White done flexed on him. When Conor couldn't do a press conference, Dana White flexed on him. Now, here's where people like Ronda Rousey, they fell short. Even though Ronda's a millionaire, Ronda took the same formula that Floyd took. Floyd took the formula from Muhammad Ali. And Muhammad Ali got it from somebody else. But where Ronda messed up is that Ronda didn't know her worth and Conor McGregor did. See, Conor McGregor and Floyd Mayweather, they know what they're worth. That's why Floyd was like, I'm not finna sit here and be promoted by Bob Arum when he taking all the money and I'm taking all the risk, when I can just be the man and I can take all the money. See, to people like Conor McGregor and Floyd Mayweather, that equation makes sense to them. And I know Conor McGregor sat back and, no, Conor not the most smartest. He's not the most intelligent person in the world. But see, you don't have to be to understand this concept when this dude trying to make his paper. And Conor sat back and he was probably saying to himself, how the hell does Dana White make more than me? And see, when he was contemplating this Floyd Mayweather fight, that's why he got his boxing license. And y'all remember when the UFC was trying to take 80% of his money, Conor McGregor wasn't having it. And Conor pretty much was, I can't see him going back to the UFC after this. I can't see him being a boxer either because it's not going to work. Because many of these other fighters outside of Floyd Mayweather would beat Conor in a boxing match. So Conor McGregor had to be a little bit smarter than that. See, this is the handwriting on the wall. Conor has started a company. And I guarantee you, he's going to be putting on fights. He's going to fight under his own banner. He's going to bring people under his own banner. He'll be negotiating with the UFC, okay, to fight some of their fighters. See, Conor McGregor already has a plan. He's already got a plan. But see, he's not going to sit back and continue to be raped by the UFC and Dana White. Like, literally, man. If you look at Dana White's salary, man, what he gets versus what the fighters get who take the risk, then it's laughable. Now, I'm not against a promoter making the money because promoters, they do have a tough job. They got to get the venues. They got to get everything in order. I mean, there's a lot of work that go on behind the scenes. But I don't think the promoters deserve to get the lion's share of the money. Because in Conor McGregor's mind, okay, well, if Dana White can do this, then I'm smart enough to do all of this. And I think that he's going to get people around him to help him put on events, and he's going to keep the money for himself. That's what he's going to do. And if you're fighting under a banner in MMA with Conor McGregor, he's probably going to give you more money. He's probably going to look out for the fighter more because he was a fighter. See, the thing with people like Dana White and WME, they're not fighters. They never were. So they only understand business and promotion, but they don't understand the fighter. Like Floyd Mayweather, with Mayweather Promotions, he gives a lot of these fighters, I think he gives them too much. But see, he's a fighter, so he understands what the fighter needs. Well, like it or not, Conor McGregor is a boss. He's an MMA boss. And he's showing all these fighters how to do it, but you know what the problem is? A lot of these other fighters, they too stupid. They're too stupid to look at the blueprint. Because all of them got these big dreams of being in the UFC. All of them. And that's their goal, to wear a UFC uniform. I mean, a company that, hell, they can't even spell half their names right. But that's their dream and desire to be in the UFC. Conor McGregor has a bigger dream. Yeah, he got $3 million for his last fight, but he wasn't happy about that. Conor McGregor been making moves. He gonna be out. Dana White was like, well, I don't even know if Conor McGregor going to fight again in the UFC. No, I don't think he is. I think he's going to fight under his own banner. And, if UFC fighters want to fight him, then he'll be doing a negotiation with the UFC, and he'll make all the terms. When it comes to MMA, he's the A side. And Conor McGregor done made a shift. He's showing all you fighters, for those of y'all complaining that you live in paycheck to paycheck. See, the first thing, you can't just be a trash talker and you can't back it up. That's why this man is always in the gym. Like they say, this guy trains 7 days a week, Conor McGregor. And not just going in there like BSing around. I'm talking about intense training. I can't take that away from him. I'm not a McGregor fan. I'm not a fan of the guy, but I am a fan of his work ethic. They say this guy in that gym, the guy's in the gym 7 days a week. Conor McGregor don't take no breaks. See, that's the difference between him and Ronda Rousey. He talked trash, and he was able to back it up. And then when he lost to Nate Diaz, see, let me tell you, man. Let me tell you how it is. See, him and Floyd, they share the same similarity. People thought Floyd lost to Jose Luis Castillo. What did Floyd do? Got back in the ring with him. People thought that Floyd lost a close decision against Marcos Maidana. What did Floyd do? Fought him again. Conor McGregor straight up lost to Nate Diaz. What did he do? He fought him immediately. And hell, Conor was pushing for a trilogy. But Dana White messed it up. And that was another thing that pissed off Conor. Like, you know what? Why can't I have this trilogy with the guy? It would have made a lot of money. People would have watched a trilogy between him and Nate Diaz. What Dana White was thinking, I don't know. But see, Conor McGregor, he's going to remove himself from the situation. He's going to do his own promotional thing. And hell, he may even bring Nate Diaz in to fight him again for a trilogy and keep all the money. Now you guys understand where Conor McGregor's going. Good move by Conor. This is your boy, Coach Shelton Harrison. I'm done. What are you waiting on? Subscribe to the best women's MMA platform on YouTube.